Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Jasmine Gary, and it's May 5th on a Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. And I think it's like 6 o'clock. And I'm here at home right now, chilling in the living room. And I just wanted to talk about a few things right now. And one of those things are called love. And we all know what love is, but what I wanted to say was I'm sure everybody has been in love before, and we've all been in different relationships with different people, and we've gotten different results, and some results we've gotten the same for whatever reason, because it's life, and maybe we just, whatever. But I wanted to say that even though I have experienced it for myself, of course, like 3 or 4 times, I don't know, I guess it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of not really hard. But what I wanted to say is don't let someone tell you uh, that they love you and they're clearly trying to hurt you. Like, if you're like a normal human being, fully functioning, and you know the difference between if someone loves you and if someone doesn't, and someone says they do and they really clearly don't, like, in terms of how everyone knows what the difference is between love, hurt, pain, and everything else, everyone knows the difference between, then don't let them tell you different. Because I've been in a situation that I've never been in where I was with somebody and they clearly hurt me constantly over and over again, and they knew what they were doing and they didn't stop, and I told them to stop and they didn't stop at all. And I asked them to get help. They didn't want to get help. And I knew nothing was wrong with them, but they said something was wrong with them. And they didn't even get any help. And I helped them a lot, and they still didn't listen to me. And then they lied, and they turned around and said I didn't fucking love them. I was all kinds of names and stuff like that. And really, and then it wasn't true, and they admitted it wasn't true at all, just like we both knew, and I admitted too. So that was just one of the things I went through, and that's something that most people wouldn't really go through, because I was in a difficult situation where I was with somebody I thought that was a normal, fully functioning human being for the most part, and they were for the most part in a lot of cases and situations, but there was still situations where just obviously they didn't love me like they say. And I really know what love is, and not only that, I know if someone loves me and if someone doesn't, just like anybody else. So they were trying to tell me by them hurting me that they were loving me, and they were not me, and they were taught the same way and the same thing that I was taught. How do you hurt somebody and you say you love them, right? That doesn't make any sense. So if anyone watched this video, which I know many people will, please comment and tell me what you think, and do you understand where I'm coming from? Because I'm pretty sure everybody has been in different situations on the basic level, but they haven't been in my situation. And my situation was kind of awkward and difficult, and I don't really know what was wrong with the person and all that, but it is what it is. And now I'm not gonna be in that situation ever again with that person, and of course probably not anyone else, because There is no normal human being who does what they do and full-heartedly admit that they knew what they were doing and say it means the opposite of what they were doing, when no, it didn't mean that. It meant the opposite of what you're saying. Because if you put two and two together and you make sense of something, and then you know what it is, just like everyone else, like with anything that you're talking about, right? Clearly. So therefore, that's what I have to say about that. But also, yeah, it's just pretty crazy. But I wanted to like come and make a video and tell everyone about my experience and how I've been in a situation that I've never been in before, such as that. And it was kind of like really difficult to like be in the situation, because I was literally trying to help the person. I actually cared for them. They didn't really care for me like they said they would. They actually hurt me over and over and over again. And they said they loved me. They lied and all this other stuff. And then the next day they admitted that they were lying. They knew they were crazy, that I was telling the truth. And we both knew that, and I knew that. But in the situation, while it was happening, you did something wrong, then you lied after that, and then everything escalates sometimes, not all the time, and then you don't know what's going on. Like, how does a person not know what's going on when they're doing something? Most normal human beings know what is going on when they're doing something. No human being that has a functioning brain that operates it on their own without no one telling them. They think on their own, they move on their own when their brain tells them to do something, and so forth and so on. So I don't really get it. But anyway, that was the situation I was in with that person. And I don't plan on no longer being in that situation with that person ever again, because I don't really understand what was wrong with that individual. But I know I deserve better, and I gave them something good, and I actually love them, and they didn't really love me back like they should have. And that's not really great, to do that to somebody, especially if they do everything for you, not even just some things, but like a lot of things. And that's really sad, and it really hurts when you hurt somebody and then you say you know that you hurt them, and then you keep hurting them over and over and over. That really doesn't make any sense to me or anybody, for the most part. I just don't get it, why that happened. And I actually been through that, like a really painful situation like that. So if you guys like listen to my video and want to comment below and like the video, and bye and have a good day.